Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Control Token Friday push. Great to see you, Fat Thor, Nova, or was it Lazy Thor or Fat Thor? Sorry about that. Just called me. How's it going? Love your photo, bro. That's sweet. Take a look at that. That's dope. Yeah, I think I said that one last time. You guys got some really good art. Bearded Control, Cafe Control. Got the whole 9 yards. Externalize. This one's going to be a little faster than usual because Mark has to go at 5:30. So we will be ending it in less than 30 minutes, about 27 minutes. Last buys you guys want to put on this, then we're going to pay it out, and then we're going to start a smaller one, and that one is going to go probably once a day. If it's filling every day, then it'll just be once a day, which will be sweet. Tomaz, Sam, great to see you, Sam. Dr. APOC, Eddie, good to see you, brother. Who else we got? Aussie Made. Aussie, love that pyramid. I love that photo. You love that one too. You put it as your background. We got Data Big Guns. What's up? Crypto Life. Haven't seen you in a minute, brother. Control Slick. What's up, man? Who am I missing? Mayhem. Good to see you. Jorge, how's it going? Dropping a follow right there. All right, guys. So, yep, about 26 minutes. It's your final chance to enter into this. Don't know who's going to win. We all want to win, but we all already won because we got our tokens. You're already winners because you got your control token. And so we're going to be changing it to a lot smaller entries. And let me go ahead and read this to you guys. So we can adjust this. We can always adjust this. So if we do it, the community feedback, we want it bigger, more entries, less entries, more winners, less winners, bigger prizes, less prizes. There's a lot of room for play with everything we're doing. So what I've decided for this one is 400 entries of $25, which puts us at, I put the wrong number there. Yeah, it puts us at 10 grand. So you only need a total of 10K going through. 5,000 goes towards the chart. Everybody gets their tokens, right? We double those tokens because we're awesome like that. Then 10% goes to the rewards, sticking with that part. 10% goes to the treasury. 80% to the reward, the lotto rewards. And so this will be one winner of $1,000, 4 winners of $500, and 50 winners of $20. Much smaller entry, much smaller amount of entries, which leaves with smaller prize pools. But somebody could put in $25 and get 1,000, which is nice. And 4 people can put in $25 and get 500, which is still really nice. And then 50 people will get their bag plus $20 worth of stablecoin on top. So pretty sweet deal. I will be changing this after this, but we're going to go ahead and go with this setup for now. I will be doing something else that's going to decrease this even further. And we're just going to find that sweet spot, and it's always adjustable. It may not be that there's one prize fits all. It's more so where are we at as a community and what best suits our community right now. Might come a time where it's bigger entries with more entries with bigger payouts, but right now we need to kind of scale it down to our community. How often would they fill this? One a day or one every other day would be good. So we need to scale it down to whatever that is. Get your guys' feedback on what you like about it, don't like about it. You're getting your bag, you're getting stablecoin. We also made it a lot more winners, so 50 people out of 400 entries. That drastically increases your chances of just getting your bag plus getting like an extra $20 worth of stablecoin, especially if you're only doing like one entry. But you could totally throw in 100 and get 4 entries and have, drastically increase your chances of winning, which is really sweet. So we're going to pay this prize pull out, which is right now we're at 1,578. So we would need 422 entries to come in. And then it would pay out the full amount. So if we don't get it, then it's still going to pay out quite a lot, because that's 1,578 entries is definitely a lot of value that's come through. So it's still going to be really good rewards, even if it doesn't fill. People are going to win whether they buy more control, take their rewards, buy another project, take the rewards and sell them and put it in their bank account. Either way, it's awesome. We created winners out of each other while fueling the chart, while appreciating XUSD, while making DeFi so much more fair. So we can all be happy to be a part of a system like this. Both. Beard of Control token, both. Both. I'm trying to remember why you're saying both. So now's the time for everybody to do that push. You want to put in the last entries. It's going to end in 22 minutes. We're going to end it. We're going to pay it out, and we're going to start this small one. And then after this small one happens, I'm probably going to decrease it even further, and I'll play with the numbers to make it, worth doing, even though it's just on top of buying. But we're going to make it so that it's not pulling away from the charts as much, and probably not running as often. So maybe once every day or every other day, instead of just doing it, filling it, paying it out, doing it, filling it, paying out. And so there will be incentive to buy the token and to participate in the lotto. We could even do once a week or something like that. So we could do this every Friday. There's a lot of play with it, and it's all about what is best for the community and the project. That's really all we're trying to establish. Let's go. A lot of people put in their buys already, so we saw a lot of entries happen. Honestly, this thing has been incentivizing volume quite often. What's up, John? How's it going? What's up, Fireman? Great to see you. So yeah, we have a lot going on at Control Token. I made a video showing you guys everything that we're doing. We've got about 21 more minutes. Anybody who wants to put in their last entries into this before it pays out, it'll be the biggest prize pool we have for a while. The next ones will be a lot smaller, but they'll also be take a lot less entries, and they'll be a lot cheaper to get into. So you could just throw 25 in just to see. Maybe you get 1,000. That's awesome. $233 buy. 1,582 tickets. And so hopefully everybody realizes I tried to give a time frame so everybody knew that they needed to buy by this time. $643 buy. What did that push us to? 1,593. We're about to break the 1,600 entries. Nice job, guys. 19 more minutes, and then we're going to end this. We're going to pay it out. You guys win stablecoin. We're fueling rewards for tier 2. We're fueling the big lotto, the 1000x one. And then we're going to be starting smaller ones, and we just have to keep tuning it to the community, and that could just be a constantly changing thing. As the community grows, maybe the volume slows down, maybe it picks up, and so we have to keep adjusting it to match the community and match what's best with the project. But it's really cool to have something like this. This is a really cool incentive to have on the table. Like I said, even if we ran it once a week, and we did the $100 one, it's okay, once a week we run it, and you have your traditional buying, but you also have this opportunity to get in cheaper and fuel the charts, appreciate XUSD, create winners out of new buyers, which doesn't happen in DeFi. It's one of the best. That's why I'm super happy with this project that we have, is because we've already achieved a successful project, not in terms of how much we've grown, but in terms of how much more fair it is and how many winners we've made, other than just the people that sell through our rewards that are built up and through our lotto. We've made tons of winners. More, I think it's the most winners out of any project that's ever been made, and that's we've already succeeded in those ways, and now we're just trying to get that growth. We're also trying to make DeFi better. We have a pretty big vision for Control Token to help other projects do better for their holders, and to help DeFi move towards more fair systems of value distribution rather than a liquidity pool. Is like really the ultimate goal of Control, is just to make DeFi actually better, safer, to get into projects that incentivize the community to do good for each other. That's the direction that we're trying to take it. We got 17 more minutes, guys. Some decent buys came through. We're at 15.93. Let's check the stream chat. What do we got? We got Laz changed from X to YouTube. Right now, ticket price is $100, or is it changed to 25? Right now, it's 100. So when you go to the tickets, it'll say cost per ticket, and then you select the tickets you want. It'll show you how much BNB, which is 0.16. That comes out to 100. So the next one's going to be less. Mark's messaging me. He said we might not be able to do 50 winners. We might have to do less because of gas fees. So we might have to do a little bit less unless we find a workaround on doing a large amount of winners. We might have to figure out what's the largest amount of winners that we can do, which is good because it means that 25 people, instead of 50 people getting 20, 25 people would get 40, which is more than one entry. Pretty sweet. Plus you get your bag. Like, it's a really sweet deal. Very, very sweet. Much more fair, much better. And the community, as you actively participate in this, if our community ever gets that momentum and they're referring people to come into this system, they're creating winners out of new buyers, they're putting buys on the charts, they're increasing the price, they're increasing rewards, and they're making winners. They're doing good for each other and the project, and they're being incentivized and rewarded for doing so. We've shifted real value to people to unite them with a common goal of the growth of the project, which is what's good for everybody. So we have an amazing project. It's insane. I love Control Token. Sorry about the typing, guys. I just gotta do the typing. Okay, Foot. I got you, Foot. It's better than calling you ass. Foot in your ass. Hey, what's up, Joel? Great to see you, man. Nate Dog, how's it going? Is that Control Tokenomics? It is. What's up, Control Tokenomics? Panda, great to see you again. Ash, always good to see you. Linda, I think we've got everybody. Another 14 minutes, guys. Mark's going to end it. We're going to pay it out, and we're going to start a small one. We do have a lot going on, so it's more so a small window of getting things going before we start a bunch of big things. So. $13 minutes left, guys. It's totally up to you guys. Anybody who wants to put in more. If not, it's fine. It'll pay out, and we'll create a bunch of winners. So Really cool. The winner breakdown. So it was going to be 20 tickets win 1,000, which is really good. 3 people win 10 grand, which is nuts. 10 grand is crazy. And 1 person wins 20. I think it'll come out to around a third of that. So it should be, I think, 700. 20 people win 700. 3 people win 7 grand. And then, what would that be? 1 person wins 13. Is that right? Something like that. Still, that's freaking awesome. I feel good about that. I don't know about you guys, when with this system like this, I feel good about like helping people while growing the project. That's how I feel about this. Everybody gets their tokens, create a bunch of winners, we grow the project, we appreciate our rewards. Really sweet system. It just needs to be, adjusted to what's best for the project as a whole and what's best for the community. Maybe that's running it once every week. Maybe that's lowering the amounts, because we still want to see a lot of buys on the charts, right? This is something that if people were doing it a lot, then it would be fine, because it would constantly be putting buys on the charts. This incentivizes buys that would not normally happen. And it makes it more fair for new buyers, but it pulls value away from that would traditionally go towards buys. So you could look at it as, oh, we're losing half our buys, but then you'd have to think, would these buys have even happened if we weren't incentivizing them so much? So we got 11 more minutes, guys. 15:94. Going to end it in 11 minutes. Probably going to cut this a little shorter today. And then, like I said, we've just got really just the focus on the chain is the really big thing right now, because it can take us from take us to a whole new level with this project, with funding, the treasury, the team, the marketing. It can just take us to a level far beyond where we're at right now, and we need to make sure it happens. We need to make sure that we get there. So we've got all the incentives to get us there. It's just going to come down to marketing, and I have another space with that whale group, so I'll be able to market a chain, basically, not just a token, but a token for a chain, which has a lot more value, and our incentives for this are going to be nuts compared to what traditionally is done for a typical crypto. And it's going to have elements to control token to it, which is going to be really cool, but it's going to be different. I don't have to appease a short-term mind frame. I can just aim for a long-term mind frame, which is really cool. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Got 10 minutes left, guys, for the Friday push. Yeah, if you guys are ever wanting like deep dives into what's going on, they're usually going to be in my Twitter spaces. If you just like enjoy thinking about Control Token and what we're doing, the Twitter spaces is me just ranting for a long time about everything. So that's the place to be if you want that information. Let me check the YouTube side of things. Keep it up, Control Crew. Ticket price is $100. Has it changed? Okay, let's go. Jim the Quinn, what's up, man? Always great to see you guys. This is a sweet deal. Like, we have crazy stuff. That's where, you look at what's a successful project. It's like, well, what do you deem as success? Well, most people look at it in 2 ways. Either it gets a lot of attention, or they make money, right? As long as you make money, you'll consider that project a success in some degree. At least you did well with it. So with those standards, a project could be an honest project, but if it doesn't blow up, then it's a failure. Project could be a rug, but as long as it blows up, at least it got attention. And everybody who wins sees every project as a success, But with that standard, every project is mostly a failure since most people are losing money. It's kind of interesting to get into those conversations, but there's just different degrees of what you're aiming to do. We've already accomplished a lot. We've accomplished so much. And this tier 2 is one of my favorite things. And, it can be adjusted and perfected. It may not be perfect the first time we do it, but to be able to shift value to new buyers is, for me, one of the best things because it incentivizes buys and it makes it more fair no matter what the price. We could be at 1000x and we'll have a more fair entry point than any project through our prize pool, through our tier 2, which is really cool. That was something I had to think about as the creator of this project. What if we get to 1000x? What about those people? And to be able to create tier 3 and to use our prize pool, I can make it super fair for anybody, no matter the price. And because the price went down so much from around 100K in sales, a little less than 100K in sales, I think, the entry point into the rewards and the tier 2 is quite high. I'm going to be talking to Mark about getting that done so we can see the tier 2 holders, so you know what you're going up against in tier 2, because that's important to understand, because right now you're just like, I don't know how many people have staked in tier 2 in the 12 month. So quite exciting. I think another thing I love about this project is like, and you guys tell me this, Control Token Ninja, Denny. I don't think Denny's here right now. You go out, and I encourage you guys to. I don't say just buy Control Token. If you want to go buy DeFi, now's the time. It's the bull market. It's risky out there. It's dangerous, but you might get lucky in the right one. Whether it's a bad project or a good one, there's a chance for you to do well. But it's a risk, right? I'm not trying to persuade anybody to not really to do anything. I'm just trying to present opportunities and let people decide for themselves. But kind of the reoccurring theme I see is people go out and they're getting burned, and then they're coming back and going, man, I love that we have this. And I'm like, yeah, like that's awesome. When you go out, you buy a project, it immediately dumps, it rugs, people are upset, all those things, and it happens so quickly. And then you go, man, Control Token, although it hasn't exploded to some insane market cap, it hasn't died, and it's continually moved up, and it's built up rewards, and most our holders are staked, and we have all these things that are designed to make it better for everybody. We're trying to make a token that's better for everybody, utilities that are better for everybody, and a chain that's better for everybody. And the ultimate goal is to move DeFi towards systems of value distribution that reward communities for growing the idea that they're pursuing, rather than punish communities for rewarding a few people within the community for destroying that community. The death of the crypto is built into how a liquidity pool works, and that's kind of the key to our success, is that we're addressing that problem with value distribution, and the problem's value distribution, so the solution's value distribution. The incentives are not good, and so we provide better incentives. The way to get value is not good. You have to dump on your own community after you build it up. The way to get value with Control Token is, yes, you can sell, but you're going to pay and you're going to forfeit your rewards. So you can go that route if you want, or you can collectively work together with the community to build the project, which produces volume, which gives rewards not just to you. You're building value for yourself and everybody else. That's freaking awesome. That's so awesome. And through our tier 2, you're creating winners out of the people at the bottom. That's amazing. And then knowing that if the price does get super high, I can come in with a tier 3 and a tier 4 and make it even more fair for those people. You can be a part of a project that's going to benefit more people than ever, and the incentives are always going to be, and the rewards are always going to be focused on going to the people who are doing what's good for everybody and pulling away from the people that are hurting the project, which is the sellers and those that unstake early. So that's all done for you. If I focus on doing what's best for the project and putting incentives with what's best for the project, it's as if I'm focusing on you as an individual. You got 4 minutes left before the prize pool is going to pay out and then relaunch with a much smaller threshold. Honestly, you guys could fill it super fast. It won't take much buys to fill this. And the entries are a lot lower. So if you know people who don't want to go in on 100, but 25 is a lot more doable, then you'll be able to use that. You can also use your referral link still, may not be much, but 10%, that can build up into something, right? And the fact that the tokens can increase in value drastically is you know, another great thing about building up tokens. The incentives are there, the rewards are there, the power for the community to grow is there, and we just gotta get that fire started. And this blockchain is one of those ways that could drastically thrust us forward in a way that we didn't think was possible. So we just got to make it happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's not the death of the project. It's just doing what we can with what we have. But if it does happen, then holy cow, things could drastically change very fast. We'll just have to see how it goes. We got 2 minutes left, guys. We're at 1,594 tickets out of 2,000, so it's going to be still a decent payout. Still have a lot of people that win a lot of XUSD. 20 people winning like 700, 3 people winning, I think 7 grand, and then one person will win about 13 grand. And that's awesome, you know, 13 grand, you could buy a car. You could buy a lot of control token if you wanted. You could, there's a lot you can do with 13 grand. And even other people that are getting 7 grand, that's a lot too. That's a really good down payment on a car. You know, depending on where you're at financially, that's money that you could set aside. That's a trip. And we did this without hurting the charts, without putting sells on the charts. We are appreciating XUSD, and we're working together to grow the project, and everybody has their bags. Everybody who wins, they have their bags plus their rewards. Everybody who doesn't win, you have your bag. There is no downside to this. The only way that this could ever become a problem is if we started running out of tokens or something, and then we'd have to just decrease it to be able to match the tokens. Which, looking back, if I could relaunch Control Token, like if I could go back in time, I would have covered the buy fee and marketed it as a taxless token, and I would have set aside a large amount of the supply to just cover tokens, which would have been good. Would have been really good. All right, guys, 5:29. It's almost time, guys. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Well, I guess it's just getting started. Yeah, the focus is going to be heavy into the chain, because for one, the incentives are going to be out of this world, and you're getting into a chain. For the people that do want to do this, you'll have crazy incentives like you won't believe. And then you'll also know that it's me, which I've already proven a lot. We haven't blown up, so you could say, well, I haven't blown up, so maybe this won't. But then there's also the fact that our traditional crypto was just me marketing. None of the marketing we did helped us, to be honest with you. I don't think any of the marketing we did brought in anybody, maybe 1 or 2 people. But everything else was either you guys, the community, or me putting content out. And I think that's pretty dang good. But what the chain is you're getting into something with crazy incentives, the seed round, and you'll find out about those. And that is going to fund mass marketing. Marketing that has provenly raised hundreds of millions for other chains, tens of millions for other chains. And you're getting in before those stages of the raise, before the real marketing happens. That's the marketing that I will be doing. Is here's your opportunity, here's the incentives, they're out of this world, it's control token, tokenomics, it's connected to the chain, and it's the coin for the chain, and it's before the mass marketing happens. It's basically funding its own mass marketing push, and that marketing is what can continually raise for the chain to the levels of providing significant liquidity to the chain coin, to the token, paying all our utilities, paying for our marketing. And we'll have marketing for our chain and our token that we haven't had done before in both Web 2 and Web 3. And everybody coming to the chain is immediately going to have all walls broken down to have an interest in the token. They'll be looking at the website, be like, what is this token? It's also going to benefit from the chain. I should probably get this token too. This token has rewards. It builds up. They have, right, all these things. It's mass marketing to groups of people that are much more interested in chains that connects it to our token. And very, very exciting, the potential of this. I don't want to get people hopes up thinking it's guaranteed, but it's super, super exciting. Like I said, I always like to give worst case scenario, best case scenario. Mark's going to go ahead and pay it out, guys. Hey, what's up, Waft? Great to see you, man. What's up, John the Capitalist? Drop you a follow. I'm surprised I wasn't following you. Slay Jack. What's up, Slay? I know you're from that Slay project. Active Income. What's going on? Control Token Fireman on the Twitter side of things. Let's go ahead and check the chat. Mark's about to pay it out, guys. He talked through it, so let's go. Good luck at all. Oh, Mark's doing it now. It wasn't a time-based thing. I just had to shoot him a DM. He is doing it now. And we wanted to show the winners. We wanted to show the stakers. We needed to show the rewards that are building up. So we do need some updates to the Tier 2, which we will see. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but purely just from like a standpoint of what we're doing, I'm really excited to make a project that benefits its community and rewards them for growing it. I think that's awesome. I think that's freaking awesome. Our utilities help other projects make their projects more fair for their holders. I think that's awesome. Public Lotto that brings together projects from different chains to collectively participate in something that makes it better for projects. I think that's amazing. Build a chain that's designed to focus on taking value in and giving it to the people that help the chain grow. That's kind of the heart of the chain, is taking value in every way that we can and giving it out in the best way possible to incentivize and reward the people that are doing good for the chain. Whatever that might be, whoever brings in the most volume, whatever it might be, it can be significant value that goes to incentivizing people to use the chain and rewarding them to do good to the chain. That's basically the heart of it. But another heart of what we're doing is that the tokenomics will be one of the primary focuses, where you'll be able to have access to the value distribution, and you'll be, what am I trying to say, encouraged to match it with your vision, to say, hey, typical liquidity pool value distribution does not match really anything. It really doesn't match anything. You have to, if you have to have a serious utility or company for a liquidity pool to not really be a big deal. Otherwise, it's a massive deal. It's a massive problem. So there's so many ways to go about it, but we're going to be the best one, and we're going to aim to target people to, if you want a meme coin, use these tokenomics, use these tokens to cover it, and provide a much better value system that at least incentivizes your community if they want to. If they collectively agree, you can create a system where they collectively agree to grow the project and to be rewarded for it. That our tokenomic system is nuts. You could apply that to any meme coin, and the meme coin could say, okay, this project could grow a little bit and then dump, but if we all stake, we're all collectively agreeing to hit a threshold to where we will be rewarded purely for allowing this project to grow, and we can be quite significantly rewarded because of the tax. That's what we have at Control Token. Okay, Mark's working on that background. Looks like it hasn't paid out yet. We got a couple more comments on the Twitter. Yo, what's up, Waft? Beard, I don't know what you meant by both. What's up? Good luck. Russ, DJ, good luck, everybody. Yeah, good luck, guys. Honestly, I want to win, too. I'll be honest with you. I want to win. I bought just like everybody else. I did the pre-sale just like everybody else. And I bought this just like everybody else. But I only got one entry. If I won, people would be pissed. Hey, what's up, Slayjack? How's it going, man?
Hey, Control. How are you, buddy?
Doing good.
So yeah, I just wanted to talk about what you were saying. I myself, I got in on the second day on Control Token. I've been staked as well. And, you know, the thing is that you were just saying is so important is that the community, if as a community we come together and we stay in the project and we create that floor, like, sometimes we become a victim of too much of a good thing. Like our chart was doing so good, right? Control, like it's so nice, and there's been a little bit of pullback, but that's to be expected, right? Like you can't expect something to go up forever and ever. So I like how our chart looks very much so, and I feel like when other people come and look at control token, we got to keep doing these spaces and all this kind of stuff, and I listen all the time. When you have a decent floor, when people see you have a decent floor, then they become curious, right? They're like, okay, well, this thing's staying stable, it's trading at a pretty stable rate, and then they get curious about it, right? Because a lot of people want to look at a chart for a substantial amount of time before big money comes in, right? So I really like where our chart looks. I like how we're standing, and obviously with all these cool incentives coming, or catalysts, or whatever you want to call it, that you're talking about, I've never been more optimistic about it, to be quite honest. So I just want to come up and share that with everyone down there, that you know let's just keep the community going, keep it grassroots, and keep spreading it, and that is the best marketing in my opinion. I don't want to take up much more time than that. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming up, man. Yeah, I think I 100% agree with everything you're saying, and that that's one of the things that we tried to communicate to everybody, was that the chart is sending a message. And so for our chart to be down a little bit, people might look at that and be like, oh no, what's going on? But the marketing which we're about to do is about to just break through this barrier into marketing that, in my opinion, exceeds traditional crypto marketing, KOLs, spaces, post, YouTube videos. It goes beyond all that, in my opinion. So it really opens us up to what the only thing that I think we needed. I think the only thing that we needed was marketing, and we have something so unique with Control Token and with our chain that, like I said, when people when I do these spaces and I talk to people, once they understand what I'm saying, it hits them differently than any other project that they hear about. It's always it kind of makes them wonder and think of like, oh, you're pointing out a problem that I know is real, but you're also providing a solution. And so people are always kind of a little bit thrown off, and they think about it in a very curious type of way, and they like it. They almost always like it. They're like, I like what you're doing. So as we start to grow, the momentum that we're going to get is one of, this is different, this is more fair, and we like what it's doing, and they're aiming to make DeFi better. So I think that that's the kind of mindset that will spread, and I really, really like this, because instead of causing a crypto to spread because people believe that Elon Musk is going to do something and the FBI is involved and it's going to be all this nonsense, basically, it's the system itself is better for us, and it's a fact. There is no speculation about it. The rewards will build up. XUSD will appreciate. The new buyers will win from tier 2. We can launch tier 3 and tier 4. We do have a chain. We can offer services to make DeFi better. So there won't be this wild, stupid speculation of building a community of people that are believing an idea that's going to hurt most of them. There will be this understanding that people will win through taking profits, people will win through rewards, people will win through the tier 2, the tier 3, and the tier 4. And there's a lot more opportunity. It's a lot more fair, and it encourages you to be a part of something that rewards you. Any other crypto, you buy, you hold, and you can be absolutely betrayed by that system because it can get dumped and it can go way down. Where this system, we're taking all the buy volume, all the sell volume, and we're just building it. Buy volume, sell volume. We just keep building. And here you guys go. And whoever's here with the biggest bags, you're going to get the most of that because you deserve it, because you made it through all the bad times, all the good times, all the hard times. And here you are. Whoever has the biggest bag at our reward events is the most rewarded for it. And as people leave before that, then they forfeit it, which is, it's just such a great structure to say the value in the future, because that's the entire purpose of everything that it is to do with shares and stocks, is that you want something to do good. You don't want to immediately just dump it and hurt that thing. And that's what stocks kind of became. So it's about uniting people with the vision of the project. Maybe the vision is just 1 week. Create a value distribution system that does something to that. Maybe it's a month, maybe it's 5 years. Create a value distribution system that builds up for 5 years. It's about utilizing that to match your system, to make it more fair, to incentivize people to be aligned with what's good for the project, which is why I think sell fees are so important. But If you don't balance the liquidity pool, then all the values in the liquidity pool, and the people that are going to be rewarded most are going to be those that damage the sentiment and the project the most.
Yeah, and control. If I could add to what you were saying,
Yeah,
I
go
don't mean
for it.
to jump in the middle. Yeah, no. So the other thing I want to say is, realistically, I think that we have this, what I would say is a very skewed perception of what DeFi is. As individuals, we come in here, we all hear the stories about people who become multimillionaires overnight, and I think a lot of us that have been in the environment long enough know that's not a very feasible and likely thing to happen. If you actually look at what's going on with our chart, realistically speaking, if you put into perspective, considering how many projects come out, that we're still sitting, what is it, at least over a 4x from the pre-sale price, right? Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you're still up tremendously high if you're in on the pre-sale. And let's say you weren't in on the pre-sale, right? Let's say you bought a little bit above where it is right now. How many projects do you know after this amount of time that their chart still looks like that? The vast majority of them don't even exist anymore. They're not even relevant. They don't have spaces. No one's talking. The founder isn't here sharing future plans with you. They're gone, right? This in and of itself, what we have here, is so unique and so rare, and that's why I got into Control from the start, because I knew you from a while, from back in the day, right, Control, and you've always shown your character of always standing behind your community, and that's why I put my money with you, and I trust you. And lastly, what I want to add is that if you just ride out the tough times, you know what I mean? Then, even though we're not going through tough times, right? We're not going through tough times. Like I said, our chart looks freaking awesome. People just gotta zoom out a little bit to see what's going on. And considering what's about to happen in the market, I would say over the next 6 months to a year, because I don't think the bull run's even started. When people start making a lot of money and the other things, they're going to look for other options. And when they see a project like ours, where the vast majority of its holders are staking, how many projects do you know that could get this many of their holders to stake, right? It's rare. Anyways, I just think it's absolutely brilliant. And Control, I look forward to these catalysts that you're talking about, man. I think you're doing great, and we're behind you.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Mark said it's been paid out, so I'm guessing I didn't win. So yeah, it's been paid out. Let me know if you guys won or not. If you want to say publicly if you won anything. But he says it's been paid out, and he's working on the new value distribution. Ooh, the multi-stream. Why is that not showing? That's weird. Right. What's up, Matt? Great to see you. What's up, Danger Mouse? How's it going? So yeah, we just paid out. It should be. Let me know in the comments if you guys won. I believe the numbers should have been that one person just won 13 grand, 3 people won around 7 grand, and then 20 people won around $700, all in stablecoin, without putting cells on our chart, growing the project, and we're rewarding you guys for growing the project. So that's awesome incentive to have in place. We're going to reset it to a smaller one. The smaller one could fill tonight if you guys wanted, but I think this will be better this way, at least for the time being, and we'll reevaluate and reassess. Dr. Apoc says, if I win big prize, I'll put 50% into the next lottery. Heck yeah, man. Good thing is, you guys, it doesn't matter, like, whether you buy Control, buy another project, you can do whatever you want with it. It's not hurting Control. You don't have to sell Control to get your rewards through this. So we're just waiting on a little update from Mark. Yeah, I think that I would have got a notification if I did win. Damn it. It's all right. I still got my bag, right? That's the thing, is I still got my bag. That's the upside, is you still get your bag. There is a potential downside, which if people go, "Oh man, I didn't win. This is bullcrap." Yeah. If people get like greedy and they don't appreciate, then it could become a problem. All right, guys, we're just waiting on Mark to reset it, and then we'll uh, probably go ahead and end this. We do have a lot of things coming in a very short amount of time. I told you guys that, and then we already delivered on the website. You got the ability to make a wallet using a Gmail. You've got our swapper is live, makes it super easy to buy and sell XUSD and control. You click on it, you can switch to control token. Boom, you're buying control token. You buy through here, you get 20% tokens on top. It covers your buy-in fee and part of your sell fee, so it's basically taxless tokenomics. Really sweet deal. So we got that done as well. We are just waiting on Mr. DeFi Mark to do his magic. Just had a $1,200 buy. Who just bought $1,200? What were they? Were they doing the prize pool? Cafe control. There you are, buddy. I don't know if I saw you earlier. All right, guys, who won? Who won? We should have had 24 winners. One person of about 13 grand, 3 people of about 7 grand in stablecoin, and then 20 people of about 1,000, which is really sweet. I'm sure we could all use it. That's a really sweet deal. It just requires a lot of buy volume. But like, imagine that that was happening once a week, and you were buying your token, plus getting a chance at getting those rewards. That's sick. Plus, you could be building a bag into stablecoin rewards of tier 2 and tier 1. So, I spoil you guys. I spoil myself by buying into my own project. Damn, that was a good deal. It was a good deal. Why isn't everybody doing this? It's because we got to do marketing. But I love this system because it just takes a pyramid and it makes it fair. It makes it a lot more fair. Pyramid's a liquidity pool. Anytime people go, "Oh, you got a pyramid, you're not even trying to hide it." I'm like, oh my God, dude, Jesus Christ, please help me not treat these people like how they're acting. It's like, dude, the pyramid is liquidity pool. Every project has it. Also, everything's a pyramid. Governments, systems of value, systems of control. I am not putting a pyramid to be like, ha ha, we're doing a pyramid scheme and we're going to put it in front of their faces. I'm putting a pyramid so that you can see the reality of. That's really what we are. We're just upfront about what crypto is. The reason we can be upfront about it is because we have a solution to it. If we didn't have a solution to it, then it would be better to suppress it. That's why I always say that people are either trying to convince you that it's not a Ponzi or that it's a really big Ponzi and that you're early. It's one of those two things. It's either not. It's not a Ponzi because they have to believe one of those two things in order to buy in. Like, oh, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's utility, and they're doing all this, and then you buy, and you're probably going to get dumped on, and then okay, yeah, it could blow up. Yeah, people got to take profits and stuff, but this one's going to be really big, So, even if you went into the idea of a project that doesn't have any utility that stays around, well, it's like even if it stays around, it's just value distribution. It's just going up and down and up and down. You've got a few people winning and more people losing every time. Most of the community is getting hurt. That's where I had this very long post typed up, and then X decided to delete it, talking about all these things. And I feel like it was a really good post actually, but since X just deleted my post before I could post it, I was like, okay, I'm just not going to post that. Message Mark, see if there's an update. Anybody win? Message me if you guys won. If you don't want to say publicly, just shoot me a DM and I'll say, okay, some of the people that won message me. How funny would it be? Aaron, it's going to start tonight. It's going to be smaller. Entries only going to be $25. It's only going to be 400 total entries. Much cheaper, much easier to fill. But because of that, it's going to be less winners and the amounts aren't going to be as big. So we could totally just make it one winner of a large amount, but then 1 out of 400 would be your odds. But by having 25 people win a small amount, plus 3 people win a decent amount, and the one person wins a good amount, you can win $1,000 with only 25. That's freaking sweet. Like, especially when you think about the amounts that people win, right? The fact that somebody won 13 grand, I don't know who it is. 3 people won 7 grand, and then 20 people won 1,000 with a $100 entry. Now, assuming that those people put in $100 and won that, they're seeing you got 20 people that saw a 10x without the project even having to do a 2x. And in fact, the price was going down because people were selling, yet we're still creating winners. That should blow your mind, right? We create winners while we're moving down. Who can do that? That aren't selling. They're not selling the chart. Then 3 people saw, what would that be? Basically almost 100x with 10 grand. You know, I know it's close to 7 grand, but that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, more like a 70x. The project didn't even do a 2x. In fact, the price went down, but we created 3 people of our own community that don't have to leave the project and hurt everybody to get that 7 grand. They didn't have to put cells on the chart. Oh, that's awesome. Super awesome. And then one person that won about 13 grand and once again didn't have to put cells on the chart, didn't have to hurt the community. Now we're uniting the community to help each other, to do good for each other, to grow the project and be rewarded for it. You add the referral system into this, people are earning tokens by bringing people into this. This is nuts. This should blow up on its own. That's crazy how good this is. This isn't even including the rewards that build up and the big lotto that builds up. Everybody who buys and stakes gets rewards from buy fees, sell fees, unstaking fees, and they're significant. We have over 230 grand built up. And if you're staking through buying through the tier 2 lotto, you're getting 10% of the volume that comes through the lotto for an entire year that builds up. Quite exciting things. And those are all of your entries are entries into the big lotto. So it could build up. Probably the first big lotto will pay out is once it builds up 100K, then we'll pay out the big one, right? It'll take anybody who's bought and staked, one person will get 100. This project is nuts, dude. It is crazy. It is absolutely nuts. All right, Mark's getting ready to start the next one, guys. And then you guys, yep, it looks like it might have already started. Tickets 0 out of 1,000. Let's see, tickets 1.16. Okay, I don't know if he's fully adjusted it yet because that looks like it's still $100. Okay, he's probably in the middle of adjusting it. All right. Awesome, somebody did win. Let me ask him how much he won. This is awesome, dude. I don't know about you guys, but maybe you're just like, damn it, I didn't win. But to know that you're helping your own community win while growing the chart, while building rewards, while appreciating XUSD, is that not what a project should be? Or do we, that's kind of how I see DeFi. Do we actually care about community? Because if we do, this system's way better. We helped recover our chart to a certain degree. We built rewards. We built our floor. We made winners out of each other without each other having to leave the project. Like that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Yes. Okay, somebody messaged me they want 1,000. That's amazing. You guys don't have to buy control token. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say don't buy control token. I just don't want you to feel any kind of obligation. If you need the money, you need to pull it out. If you want to buy something else, that's fine. But you can see what we're doing here, and you can see what we're about to do. So you might feel, potentially, you might feel like this is a lot safer, and you prefer to just build your position through this. Let's check the YouTube chat. Oh man, that took off. What happened? Mel Gibson won. Let's go. Congratulate. Anybody deserved it. It's Mel Gibson. Abraham won. Laz did not win. Sissy, I told you all my money will be for control token. Dang it, Slick Rick did not win. Can you use XUSD to buy control? Yeah, go to our swapper on our website, JW, and you go to the swapper at the top, and you can go to sell XUSD. It'll sell it to BNB, and then you go to buy, and then put your BNB, and then switch this to control token. You can buy control token. You get 20% right off the bat, unless you want to just switch it to BNB and then buy through our lotto. You can do that as well. Or you could do a portion into this and a portion into the lotto. Here you get 20% extra tokens, and the lotto you get the benefits of the lotto. Happy about it. I want to hear from the grand prize dude. All I got in the control token, I want to stake it. It's not what it is, it's what will be. James, yep, swap still works. Yeah, swap works. Mark updated it. Okay, it should be working, but Mark fixed it and it was working, so if it's having issues, I'll message him. You gotta make sure you have gas, and you have to make sure you are confirming the transaction. If you're doing those things, then Mark might need to work. All right, guys, the new one's live. If you guys want to do it, Mark just said it's live. All right, new prize pool. 20 out of 400. Let's fill it up, guys. Let's do another one. Mark actually has to go soon, so once this one fills, we'll be able to pay it. Much more easier to fill, right? Much, much, much more easier to fill. Prizes aren't as big. Entries don't cost as much. Entries are lower. If we want bigger prizes, we would need more buy volume, and we can always shift back to that. But we just have to constantly adjust everything to make it better. All right. Check YouTube. How's it going on YouTube? Shows ETH to swap amount and showing BNB, but when I swap, there's the same amount in ETH. Go on to the right 3 dots, change at network. The network should be BNB, I believe. All right, whoever won, you gotta buy us all dinner, guys. So that's the rules for control token. If you win 13 grand, you have to buy everybody. You have to DoorDash everybody some pizza. That is so cool. I don't know. I like this. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you guys like this? Does it make you happy to see buys on the chart? XUSD appreciate knowing that other people are winning, knowing that you're all getting your tokens? Or am I spoiling you guys? Am I giving you guys too much? BM. Imagine BM won. I don't see him. He must be busy. Imagine, like, I don't know who the big winner is yet. They haven't messaged me, but none of the big winners have sent me a DM yet. If anybody won, like, really big. I've only gotten messages from the small winners. The 20 people. How do you know you won? Take your wallet that you bought with and make sure you add XUSD to it. And then if you have a bunch of XUSD, then you won. Alrighty. Mark's going to take a quick look at it. He does have to go soon. But hey, this was awesome. I hope you guys had a good time. I have a good time. I think these make Friday pushes pretty fun. And yeah, you know, we could lower these to even less entries, and we could just sit there and do it like 4 times or something for fun. Like, just real quickly. All right, everybody, let's do it. Create some winners. Put some buys on the chart. Fuel some rewards. Yep, I did not win. I tried. If that makes you guys feel better. But I only put in 1 entry. Alright, let's go through the last comments. Marks in the swap, when you go to swap XUSD, it doesn't tell you how much BNB you're getting. Okay. I'll shoot that over the mark. He just tried to fix it the other day, so he must be having some issue. Yeah, some people probably have no idea that they won, and they're just gonna find out. 31 out of 400. Yeah, this one could fill fast. These could fill fast. So, but we'll find what the sweet spot is, the right amount of money, the right amount of winners, right amount of entries. And it could be kind of a fun thing to just sit there and be like, all right, let's go another round, you know. I need to buy some tickets for this one too. John, you won. Were you the big winner, John? Are you the big winner, or are you one of the 3 winners that won like 7K, or did you get one of the $700 ones? B. If anybody deserves the big one, it's BM. I hope it was him. MCS, welcome to the chat. Watched the videos and joined Control Token last night. This morning, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Welcome aboard, man. Great to have you. We actually care about our community and care about giving them what they want, which is value. Like, these are more fun if you have more entries, but if we don't have the ability to fill those entries, then we can't do it. We filled the 50K one pretty fast, and as we start to increase in holders, we'll be able to increase the entries and the payouts to be a lot more. So it'll be more fun to be able to throw in 100, watch everybody fill it up. You get your tokens, and you might win that 10Ks, 3, you know, whatever, all those big amounts. Alrighty. I won't say who. If you guys tell me how much you want, I won't say who it is, and I won't say how much. Like, if you want to make it public, you can. I just feel like it's not my place to do that, but I like that you guys let me know. I'll just keep it private. All right, Mark is typing to me. We're going to end this soon, guys. These are awesome Friday pushes because it creates winners out of you guys. I'm just trying to figure out who the big winners were. I haven't seen anybody from the big wins. And it definitely wasn't me. I didn't win. I'm kind of sad about that. I know everybody feels that way. Like, damn, maybe if I could have just won something. But it makes sense that I don't win since I'm the creator of it. People would think it was rigged if I won anything. I also only put 1 entry in, where some of you guys probably put a lot. Sorry about the typing, guys. That's because swapping, she doesn't use the dex. It's just done internally. I can add it in there, so I'll show you what you'll get. Put in. Okay, when you go to sign the transaction, it'll show you how much BNB you're getting. It won't show on the swapper, is what Mark's saying. I also think it's probably 42 out of 400. That's cool, man. This one could fill fast. This one could fill really fast. But we've put it in a situation where we've got the lotto that's more of a fun community thing or a good entry point for people that are new. And then we've got the traditional buying, which is 20% on top for the people that want to put in large amounts. Like, if you believe long term in the vision, then you know, you've got those two things. $254 just puts us up to 62 out of 400. That'd be crazy if you guys filled this. All right, guys, fill it up. Let's see this one. Let's get some more win. 147 out of 400. Holy cow. we might need to increase this. Dang. Might have done it. We went too high. Now we need to go too low. Or now we went too low. There's a couple people that won twice, and the reason is because I believe the reason is because there was the amount of people that were participating was not a ton. I think Mark was saying that he thought it was like 45 total people that provided all that value. And so your odds of winning are pretty high if there's only that many people. Now those people have a lot of entries, but if somebody's providing a ton of entries into it, then it's possible they can win twice, especially the 1 out of 21. Although the odds are still low. One of the other things about Control Token, I feel like, is we're just kind of working through the people that we have to get to the real Control crew, where we'll be able to not have the resistance. We already alleviated most of the resistance to Control Token. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We've got Waft coming up, long time. Some of you guys I've known for years. It's kind of crazy. I'm trying to approve that Waft, but it's not working. I keep clicking approve and it keeps not working. Not sure what's going on. I'll just hit click. It's being very buggy. I'm trying to bring you up. All right, guys. 153 out of 400. Let's see, did we update this part too? Yep, he did. Sweet. One grand prize winner of 1,000. 4 people win 500. 25 will win $40 with the cost of $25 of getting in. Your chances are winning, instead of our being 1 out of 1,500, will be 1 out of 400. So better odds of winning, cheaper entry point, lower prizes, more winners. 30 winners. That's pretty sweet. And you're just getting a bag, right? And if you're staking it, you're getting rewards and entries into the, the 100K once we build up that 100K. This is like such an exciting thing. It probably does need to be automated at one point, but it's probably better to do it not have it just constantly going. It's probably better to do it here and there, maybe every Friday or something like that. Maybe we could do it all day on Friday. I don't know. But it's probably better to have pauses with it so that people can get excited about it, but they can also buy the token. Excuse me. So you got a lot more comments coming in on the Twitter side of things. Probably gonna end this soon. You're tickled pink. Congrats, guys. Did you win, Beard? Why are you tickled pink? Me too. Hey, we all want to win, right? John Jefferson. Dedicated Dad wants it to be where you only win one time. You want people to be disqualified after they win. You want their other entries to be disqualified. We could look at that. If everybody agrees to that, then I can ask Mark if we can add that. Prize pool not letting me buy. I can't even disconnect my wallet from the website. You probably just need to refresh the wallet if you're having issues like that. Dr. Apoc, I didn't win anything. I didn't win anything either. To make you feel better. It's funny. We're sad. Also, what's proprietary about control tokenomics that will prevent other projects from copying the exact same tokenomics for their project? It's hard to do. Mark, when he made this, he's like, he hasn't seen anybody make what he made. They could. Anybody can. Ultimately, that's what we want. We want people to do what we're doing because it makes DeFi better. But the thing we don't want is to somebody to try to present it as if they're the first ones to do it, which is why we've kind of hit the brakes on marketing. We're building our utilities so that when I come to these spaces and I tell people, I have an immediate solution. Say, DM me, we'll put you on this tokenomics, we'll fuel your treasure, we'll do all that, right? But then we'll also come with our chain and say, hey, you guys want to, if you want to build another coin, build it over here. If you want to dox yourself. It'll push you to the top. This is where we're going to try to push, not for the sake of making money, but for the sake of making DeFi better, people to build on this chain. It's a much different place where the money comes later and the fix comes first. And a lot of projects, they put the money first and the solution later. No, if you'd be hitting a sell each time. So when you get in Aaron Moore, you're paying, like in the first lot, you put $100 in, right? You'd get $85 worth of control token because you'd still be paying the buy fee. If you sold that, you'd be getting, $50 to $60 worth of control token. If you tried to buy again, you'd only have 60. You pay the buy fee. That would put you at $40 to $50. You pay the sell fee. That would put you at 20. You'd be dwindling away very quickly. Unless the price was going up a lot, then you might be able to do that. The next one's right now, Mr. Aaron Moore. Congrats to the winners. That's right. All right. I think Mark sent me another deal. Let me see. I'll try to bring you up, Waft, but I don't know what's being dumb. Okay, there we go. We got you. Heck yeah, what's up, man? How you been? Oh, he's gone. He disappeared. What the heck is going on, man? Oh, he's back. Oh, what's going on? Oh, crap. Why did my chat disappear on Twitter or YouTube? Everything is so buggy, man. Hey, Waft, are you there, brother? You just gotta unmute yourself if there was something you wanted to say. Hey, what's going on, man?
So I've got some BNB and my wallet is linked right now to the Control Token website. I can't disconnect it and I can't make any purchases. I can't join the prize pool right now. Everything's unresponsive.
Yeah, I would. You probably need to. If resetting the page doesn't work, I would probably delete your cache so that it'll reset the website. It might be that Mark pushed out when he pushed out the update. It might be something where you need to refresh your.
Yeah, I've refreshed. I restarted my phone. I don't know what you mean about emptying your cache.
Okay, yeah. If you want to go into the it's just in your settings, and I think it's in your history, and you go to your cache. It's somewhere in your settings. You just do a quick Google search on where to find that. But yeah, if you want to go into the Discord, then I'll figure that out with you in the Discord. Just had a bunch of buys come through. What did that do? Wow, we're almost halfway through this one. See, we went too high, now we will go too low. But that's okay, we'll find the sweet spot. Maybe we need to increase it to $50. or increase not increase it to $50, but increase the tickets to 800 or something. Because we drastically lowered the amount that it would take. You buy in the prize pool. Can't disconnect your wallet. Yeah, I'll shoot Mark a message on that, but I imagine the website's stuck and you just need to reset your browser search so that the website will come up new. Another thing you could do is you could go to like a different device, like your desktop or something you haven't logged in on, and try it there, because I haven't seen that issue before. That's a weird issue, but I'll message Mark about it and see what he says. But I bet he would say that you just need to delete your cache. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, this thing's filling up really fast. It'll probably be it might even fill up by tomorrow, because it just doesn't take nearly as much to fill. And yeah, we can collectively come together and say, hey guys, should we double it? Make one winner of $2,000, 4 winners of 1,000, and 25 winners of 80. Or maybe double's not even enough. You know, maybe we'll go to 1,000 tickets. We make it one winner of 2,500. Yeah, Waft, we will definitely get you taken care of, brother. Mark's just about to be busy. But don't worry, we'll keep the lottos going and everything. Heck yeah, you want some XUSD going right back in. That's another thing about this is if the winners kept buying the lotto, then they could just keep filling and fueling buys on the charts. That would be a crazy community if they were taking the value they were getting and then putting it back into the charts. Because what you're doing is you're building a position into rewards and into a big lotto. So to take the rewards and to put them back into the charts, that goes an extra level further. This is a really cool system, I think. Awesome, guys. Shoot me any DM if you guys are having issues. I'll do my best to get them sorted out. Sometimes it's just waiting on Mark because I'm not a dev, and sometimes it's just website stuff or swap stuff, and sometimes it's not something that I understand. But also, a lot of the community is really good at getting in there and finding ways around stuff. So just make sure you're in the TG and the Discord, especially the TG. Our TG seems a little bit more active than our Discord. And you got a lot of smart people that'll be able to potentially help you work through whatever while I'm waiting for Mark to get back to you. Great Friday push, everybody. Let me see. I think Mark might have a final message for me. If this one fills tomorrow, then we'll be doing another one. And yeah. Aaron Moore dropped you a follow. Definitely don't take help from random people on Twitter. They're going to try to scam you, Waft. Don't listen to people on Twitter. If they're not a part of the community, don't listen to anybody. There's a lot of people out there trying to scam you, so be careful about that. Yeah, dedicated dad. Yeah, if people prefer it so that the problem with that is dedicated dad is people might only want to put in one entry, you know. They'll be like, well, if I win the small one, then I won't be able to win the big one. So you might disincentivize people from buying and filling up the pool, and everybody just wants to put in the bare minimum. So it's potential that it could be sorry, I'm just looking at Atlas Wallet. It said, congratulations, nice. To dedicated dad, that's awesome. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, I'm here for your feedback. So this is just... Yeah, remember, guys, the purpose of this is, for one, there's two purposes of this. One, it's to incentivize you to buy, be rewarded for it, grow the project, appreciate XUSD, and reward each other with value that doesn't put cells on the chart. That's one. The other purpose of this in the bottom right is the referral code. This is for our own community to bring people into a $25 entry point into the ability to make $1,540 while getting your bag, while getting rewards. So this is me greatly empowering, enabling, and rewarding you guys for growing the project. So that's the purpose of this, is to have the community go out, bring people in, fill it up, go out, bring people in, fill it up. That's the goal of, like, nobody has more incentive to get the token. Oh, I can buy 25 and I might win 1,540 for $25. That's nothing, right? That's nothing to be able to win that. And obviously this can always change, but the purpose of this, the most important purpose of this, is to get people in, to use our own community to do the best kind of marketing possible, to bring people in, and then those people bring people in, and to keep spreading that way, to go online, to find people, to bring them in. So this is me enabling the community to grow the project all on their own. However, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be aiming at doing the blockchain, mass marketing team, utilities, all that jazz. We're doing the big stuff, but at the same time, the community is being empowered and enabled to make this happen. This is about empowering our community to grow the project. That's one of the biggest things. It's super important to not miss that. And don't feel like it's all on you. It's just, if you want to grow the project, I don't know of a better way than to create a referral link, bring somebody in with an extremely cheap entry while they get their tokens, they get rewards, and they get a lot of rewards. And even if it's just $25, that might just be a foot in the door. Next time, maybe they do 50, maybe they do 100, maybe they tell somebody about it. But this is about putting so much incentive to everybody to buy the token, and to use your referral link to bring people in to buy the token. That's what this system's about. Everything else, the utilities, the marketing, all that stuff, we'll handle that. But this is for the sake of the community. This greatly, greatly empowers you to bring people into this project. So just keep that in mind. And $25, that's open to most people. Awesome, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And just shoot me a DM. And yeah, we'll keep adjusting this. I think it's awesome. I love it. Let's see. Okay, guys, I got to end it here. You guys have a great weekend. And like I said, I'm going to be very busy with this chain. But because of the potential of this chain. But this is an amazing thing to have. This is very awesome to have. So, and if they're not looking at that and they just really like the vision of the project, then say, hey, if you don't want to buy and pay a tax, you can just buy through our swapper, get 20% tokens on top. These are amazing deals with such a rare project. And if we got momentum, imagine the momentum we would get with all these incentives on top. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably see you guys on Sunday. We might, if this fills tomorrow, then I'll look at starting another one. But yeah, like I said, my main focus right now is to get ready for the chain, marketing the chain, and then that'll lead to everything else we need. We'll still do an AMA on Sunday, and I'll keep it. I'll try to keep it to like an hour. See you guys later. Or I could say, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go to bed now. See y'all tomorrow. If you guys saw that from a Hawk Tua girl, where they're like, 3% went here, 17% went. You're like going off on the tokenomics, and then she's like, all right. She just kind of interrupts him. She's like, all right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. And she sounds like Butters from South Park because she has the same accent, which is funny because they did an episode where he was like into NFTs or something like that. I quit watching that show because of how disgusting it was, how vulgar it is, but it can be pretty funny at sometimes. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, y'all. I'm not going to bed, but I'll catch you guys later. Maybe I'll do a Control After Dark, but we'll see. Later, Twitter. All right, let me read the YouTube comments. What we got? Hi, Mitch. 99 cents from Mitch Bromwell. What's up, Mitch? Thank you so much, man. All right, Bud Rain, Slick Rick, Mitch Bromwell. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube as well. I will see you guys